In this video, I'll introduce you to Cutout Studio, a dedicated studio environment that allows you to separate the subject of a photo from its background. As you can see, I've already opened my photo in PhotoPlus. To open Cutout Studio, simply click Cutout Studio on the Photo Studio toolbar. Cutout Studio also includes its own help pane. This answers many common questions about cutting out your images. If your image contains quite a simple background, like mine, you'll be able to create your cutout easily by working with the Discard Brush tool. This tool is already selected by default. Next, you need to set the brush size. This will depend on the size of the image and the area to be cut out. It's really useful to ensure that grow tolerance is enabled when you are cutting out your photo. This tells Cutout Studio to extend the selection area under the brush into the surrounding pixels. Changing the grow tolerance value controls the precision with which the areas of your image are selected. This option is most useful when your image has large blocks of colour and the subject has well-defined edges. Now, just click and drag on the areas of the image that are to be discarded. I'll change to a smaller brush for the really fine details. For a better view, you can zoom into the image using the zoom slider at the bottom of the dialog. To get a better idea of the areas that are to be kept and those that are to be discarded, you can click the Show Tinted button. Because we started with the discard brush, areas marked in red will be discarded. If you accidentally mark an area to be discarded but you actually want to keep it, don't panic. Simply select the Keep Brush tool from the toolbar on the left and then paint over the area you want to keep. If the image doesn't have quite such well-defined edges, you might find it helpful to turn off the grow tolerance at this point. This provides you with more manual control over the areas that get selected. It's a good idea to preview your cutout before saving it. This will allow you to see what your finished image will look like and check that the cutout has been successful. To preview your cutout, just click Preview. I think the cutout looks okay, but just to make sure that I haven't missed anything, I'll temporarily change the background colour. By choosing a dark blue, you can see some areas around the fan and the model's head haven't been removed. The Restore and Erase touch-up tools are great for making final adjustments to your cutout. I'll select the Erase tool and remove a little bit more of my photo. These tools are only available when you're previewing your cutout. In this step, you can use any background colour that makes it easier for you to check your photo. It doesn't matter as it won't affect the final transparency. When you're happy with your cutout, click OK. Your finished cutout will appear in the workspace and you can resize and reposition it as required. My cutout has a transparent background now, but I'd like to add a new background. To do this, I'll open a new photo in PhotoPlus. From the standard toolbar at the top of the workspace, click Open. Navigate to the location where your photos are stored, select the one you want to be the new background and click Open. The photo will open as a new document and will be displayed on the Documents tab at the bottom of the workspace. Now we'll copy our cutout onto the new background. Select your cutout on the Documents tab. From the Edit menu at the top, click Copy. Navigate back to your other photo, the background, and click Edit, Paste as New Layer. The cutout will appear on top of your photo. To resize and reposition your cutout, you'll need the Deform tool. From the Tools toolbar on the left, open the Deform Tools flyout and select the Deform tool. A bounding box will appear around your cutout. Hold down the Shift key on your keyboard and then drag on the corner handles to resize your photo. Holding the Shift key ensures the aspect ratio is maintained. You can also use the corner handles to deform and rotate your cutout. To move your cutout, Simply select it and then drag it to its new position. And that's it for this video. To find out more about PhotoPlus, see the Learn section of the Startup Assistant. Thanks for watching.